Good morning, everyone. It's Amanda Golightly from Align Natural Health. How's everyone doing today? It's a much cooler day here in Burlington, Ontario. Very different from what we've been used to. Yeah, it's cool and it's breezy out there. Oh my goodness, it's quite a difference. Anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the event we were at last week. We were at the Holistic Health Fair, the Ancaster edition. We did the Oakville edition, I guess that was a few months ago now. Probably a little off on that, but this one was great. We spoke with so many people. We got to interact and talk about what's going on with people's bodies and give them all a demo, which was amazing. We got to go through, do a quick little scan and see what was coming up for people. And we had some great conversations. And the starting point to that is obviously we have to explain the process of how we do muscle testing and I would explain to people that if when you go to the hospital or someone has gone to the hospital and they've had like a heart monitor, they have electrodes on their chest, and that's getting information from the body. Well, we are doing the same thing when we are using muscle testing. We use the arm as an indicator, and that gives us information. And the cool thing is, the title of this live is "The Body Doesn't Lie." It's the coolest thing. You're, as much as you want to maybe not give out any information, the body just doesn't lie. And for these people that I had never met before and had no idea what was going on with them, Kate and I were able to find out things that many of these people were dealing with for a long time. Some of the common things that were coming up were digestive issues. We'd have some small intestine, colon things coming up. And then for me specifically, the liver was kind of a big one. And just hearing from people the digestive issues they were having and experiencing, and like even heartburn, because the liver can affect if things are moving out of your body well, if depending on how it's working, and also it can go back up the chain if there's not enough bile, then not enough stomach acid, and could lead to heartburn and other issues. It was just awesome to connect with these people and find out what was going on, and just their reaction when I would say, from my experience, when I would say the body doesn't lie. And because we're basically in a room of other healers and natural minded people, they very much agreed with that statement. They were right on board. And it's always awesome to be in a room with like-minded people, and there's just that different level of connection, and to be able to talk with people about what was going on was really, really awesome. There was a couple that I actually spoke with who made so many changes over the last couple of years. They actually went to the carnivore diet. They lost a bunch of weight doing this. They were on a bunch of medications before and shifted and removed themselves off of those things, and just have noticed a dramatic difference. And when you're looking towards health and making changes that you want to actually experience, and this can tie in a little bit to a conversation last night with our Toastmasters group, because it was law of attraction. What is it that you want in your life? What are you focusing on? And for these two people, they were very much focusing on health, and in a natural means. They didn't want to go the drug route any longer. They wanted to try something different. And for them, carnivore was that option. And then also removing medications from their life. And they are feeling great and doing wonderful. And it was fantastic to see these people who have made these changes and just working towards having a better life, better health. And I know others out there, you can do the same thing. You can make decisions to improve your health and improve your life, and it ripples out. That ripples out into your relationships. And it's such a cool thing. You can shift one little part of your life, and it's just going to it's going to ripple. It's going to affect other things as well. Just one decision can make such a difference. And focusing on what you want with your relationships, maybe it's a work career issue, or even in regards to health. When you're focusing on what you actually want as opposed to what you don't want, you are attracting that instead, focusing on the positive things that are out there. Pardon me. That's the frequency we attract. Like attracts like, and it's the magnetism. What are you putting out into the world? We all recognize when that person comes into the room and there's a shift of energy. Everyone can feel it. Everyone knows. And it can be the same when you're focusing on what you want as opposed to what you don't want. So that would be my recommendation. Focus on what you do want and move towards that, actually action on it. Because if you want something different, you actually have to do something. You have to do something in order to have that outcome. And yeah, I just wanted to share the experiences that we had over the weekend. It was an awesome event, and I believe we're going to be signing up for one that's in Orangeville that is in October. So we're really looking forward to connecting with more people and really just kind of surprising some people, because there were a couple that actually, the lady came to Kate and did the demo, and Kate found what she found, and then she brought her husband over, and her husband was over with Kate, and she was speaking with me, and she's like, I want to see if she can find what's going on with him. And of course, because the body doesn't lie and we're tuning into your body and what's going on, she found there was an issue. There was an issue with this gentleman's kidney, and he was actually at a very low functioning percent for that kidney. So it's very, just for people to be able to have that validated that these things work. It's an amazing tool, natural means in order to find out what's going on with your body. And that's the starting point. What's wrong? Where do we start? Your body tells us what the priority is, what it needs. And it's just a matter of being able to, for yourselves, being open to that, listening to your body, having that awareness too. Because I know even for myself over the years, you get used to the same routine. You get used to accepting it's a normal symptom, say even just congestion or constipation. There were multiple people who said they had been dealing with constipation for most of their lives, which was really astounding to hear, because what are all the toxins that are building up in your system and being circulated in your body? And what is, like, your body is trying to protect you. So it's going to be storing those toxins in your fat cells. And that there's hormones that are supposed to be cycling through and going through certain pathways. And if things are just not able to go out the ideal pathway, which is your colon, this just adds layers to what you can be experiencing, from digestive issues to heartburn to hormonal imbalances. And that can lead to, for women, PMS symptoms, which are not normal, common, very, very common, but not normal. So basically, I just wanted to share our experience over the weekend, how amazing it was, and that we're looking forward to Orangeville in October. And if you are struggling with any symptoms, such as the ones that I have mentioned, or maybe the ones that I have not mentioned, we offer a free discovery call so you can have a conversation with us and find out more about what we do, how we can help you. And it's very easy. It's the links in my About section on Facebook. It's in my bio on Instagram. So it's just a free, quick call. We can chat and see if we're a good fit for each other, because that's a good starting point always. If you are open to something different and want to work towards your health. And 2, you have to be in alignment with the practitioner you are working with. So this is a great way to find out the information and ask any questions that you have. So click the link in my bio and my information if you're interested in finding out more. Book your discovery call today. And as far as that goes, it's Fridays. We're all heading into the weekend. So I hope everyone has an amazing weekend and live well naturally.